Alright, so in this video we'll be talking about and playing through some of Halloween Forever, and let's get into it. Alright, before we start, I just want to put the disclaimer out here. Chuhai Labs sent me a copy of this game. They do not see this before I upload it or anything like that. They just sent us the game for free. And like I said, they do not have any editorial rights or see this beforehand or anything like that. Alright, with that disclaimer out of the way, let's go ahead and chat a little bit. So this is a, I don't know, 8/16-bit. Let me know down in the comments exactly, but it's supposed to look kind of like an older style game, and it originally came out in 2018 on PC. I believe probably had some type of beta or was in early access on there, and then they recently released it on the Switch, and that's the version I'm using. So all of the footage and everything is captured by me, but on my Switch. And I may eventually buy it on PC to see how it relates, but this is the version 1.89.2020. I don't know what the version is on PC. I will be referencing that version. I'll probably put that in the description and just make sure you guys know what version I'm using, as well as my experience through this. I played, I want to say, between 8 and 10 hours of the game, and I've gotten, I think, halfway through the 4th level, when we show you the chapters, whatever you want to call it, the 4th one, and I haven't beat it yet, but I've actually seen a really good amount of the game. I don't have a lot of the characters though. I need to unlock more of them. So far I have really enjoyed it, and so let's go ahead and show you guys some of the footage. All right, so this is the opening scene that you see in the game. Got some music. I'm gonna click through just so that you guys don't hear it anymore. So this is what you get greeted with after you press start or A or whatever after that beginning screen. And you can choose start, obviously starts the game. Config, which just got a few options. Music's kind of obvious, sound obvious. 1 HP mode, so like it says, you only get 1 HP. Reset unlocks, which I believe is the little like mugs that you get. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure maybe that's it, or it's the characters. Let me know down in the comments so you guys know exactly, or if Chuhai Labs watches this, let me know exactly what that is. I haven't played around with that setting. 99 lives, makes sense. You get 99 lives to start with, which normally you start with 3, I believe. And then friendly continues is, if it's off, it starts you at the beginning of the stage every single time. If it's on, it tries to give a little bit friendlier continues with where it will save like partly through a stage, so you don't have to start the beginning all over again. I usually leave it off. I like the challenge. I like punishing myself, I guess, with this. With games, I kind of like to go off the harder difficulty if it's available. So this is definitely the harder difficulty. That's also why I don't think I'd use the 1 HP mode, just because I die instantly. And that's why I don't use 99 lives, but go ahead and continue. So that was configs. Credits, obviously just shows the credits. Got some music. I don't want to play it just in case it gets copyrighted at all. I just want to be on the safe side. So before we start playing the game and show you guys some of the opening levels and talk about the gameplay a little bit more, I know that people like seeing the card in here. So here's the card that is shown for when you select the game. I don't know if this is actually the home screen card. I'm not sure what this is called. Let me know down in the comments if it's called something else, but that's what I call it. It's just the title screen or the card. But that's what it is. Let's go ahead and start. Like I said, I don't have a lot of these. I need to get more of these, but I've been just playing through on the skeleton guy, and I keep forgetting to go down the path that gets you an extra character. So there's the 5 real quick. You see that? So yeah, there's 5 stages. You start with 2 lives. Got 2 lives. You get 5 hearts for the life. And so when you start, there's not a lot of description for the game, but you get to play. I didn't realize there was a double jump originally, so that's one thing I would a little bit of a tutorial would have been nice, but I understand that maybe you could make a setting for that, and if you don't want the tutorial, you just ask them first if you want a tutorial and they say yes or no or something. I'm not sure. That's just some feedback there. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the level a little bit. So hitting these little spike strips will kill you instantly. No choice at all. These guys will run faster. Some feedback that I would want to give is the amount of times you can like hit is a little much. Maybe if there was an option, future game, whatever you do, if you do an update or whatever to make it harder, would be to limit the amount of times you can throw so that you can try to make it harder to attack. But there's just little things. This is a difficult game with dropping, so like you saw there, you can actually see. Yeah, I died right. Got hit right there, but you can't actually see below you, which is I like when it comes to making this game difficult. But I kind of feel like that gets a little moot after you've played it a little bit. I would have preferred if this was generated on the fly every time, or procedurally generated. I'm not sure exactly the terms for that, but this is a very fixed game, so as soon as you run it through it, you lose the playability. It has a lot of playability because you die and I'm not able to get everything, but at least for the simple completion of the game, there's not a lot you can do because it's just straight running through it. For the most part, I enjoy the combat, so there's that. And there's some spikes here, which I freaking hit every time. So you can see there's some spikes there, and I hit sometimes. Usually I remember, but after not playing it for an hour, I forget it. So, and then you get hit by those quite a bit. I'm getting hit more than I need to because I'm recording, but see, I missed the little pathway over there that would have been a way of going a different way, but you got lots of different enemy types, as well as different ways you can travel, and I died there. So then when you die, you get put all the way at the beginning, unless you have that easier continues isn't enabled, then you may not get pushed all the way back to the beginning, but for the most part, I think this is a good game. There are some gripes with, they seem to be trying to make it hard, but not too hard, or hard in different ways than I would prefer, which is completely valid. And so some of the feedback would just give more options, maybe with the PC version. I'll look into that, and maybe we'll take some of the feedback people give and update it. I know this is a little bit older at this point, so maybe they'll do it for the Switch game. I'm not sure. But to some of my thoughts, I just want to bring back the idea that this is a great game. If it's only $10 on the eShop right now, it may go on sale at some point, so go ahead and check it out. I'll put a link down in the description to the webpage if you guys can buy it that way, or just go on the Switch and look up Halloween Forever. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is sent as a free game by Chuhai Labs, and they are the publisher on the Switch version at least, and they did not review this video before it went up or changed any of it or anything like that. And I think even with that, I will probably buy the PC version and recommend this game to someone that wants a platformer that's kind of different than other platformers. And if you like Halloween, this is a great bonus. So make sure you hit this like button if you liked it, dislike if you don't, hit the subscribe button, and then turn bell notification on so you get notified when we upload new videos. Links will be down in the description for my Twitch page. I stream on Twitch. I streamed this actually recently, and I may stream it some more, so go ahead and look down in the description for that. And my stream schedule is on my Twitch page, so make sure you check that out as well, as when I go live. You can also follow me on the Twitch page so you guys get notified, or follow me on Twitter and I'll make sure to update you on there. There's also a bunch of other links down there if you guys want to check those out, which includes this, as well as I'll link the Chuhai Labs page, whatever I can find on them down there. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.